Hi, I'm Chris with Carnival Cruise X, and this is episode 172 of Yakety-Yak straight from the Yak's mouth. John Heald, Carnival Cruise Line's brand ambassador, will post on his Facebook page where you can ask him questions. He answers the questions. We read all the questions and answers, and we put the cool, the funny, the weird, the lies, the myths here for you, so you don't have to read 1,000 questions a day. So on today's episode, we're talking about I'm sailing out of Dover, England. Do I need an electrical converter? Free laundry for platinum? Can we get rubber grips on the pool ladders? Why is it so hard to get my go-by name on the cruise documents? And will the Festivale have a Havana or Terazzo type area on it?
And this is straight from the Yak's mouth.
All right, question one. This cruiser is cruising on a 12-day cruise out of Dover, England on the Carnival Legend. They wanted to know if they needed an electrical converter for the ship. John said the ship has both European and US ports on there. Us personally, we always bring, because the same ships travel literally the world and they're designed for all locations they go to. Because there's not many US ports or European ports on there for that matter, they do make an adapter that you plug into the European port and it makes it a US port. I will tell you the voltage is a little bit different because we bring a fan on there and we plugged our fan into the European one and we're like, is the ship on fire? No, apparently it didn't comply with the US fan and it made a whole lot of smoky, smelly mess. So it powers 90% of things. Some things don't exactly work, but bring the little converter kit anyway. It will give you some extra plugs. All right, question two. This cruiser said on their last cruise, the cabin steward told them that the free laundry for platinum cruisers was per cabin and not per guest, and they were both platinum. They wanted to know if this was true or not. John said he apologizes for the misinformation, and it is per platinum guest. He did say if it happens again, just go ahead and speak to guest services. So platinum cruisers are allowed laundry, and the amount of laundry does depend on the length of cruise. There you go. You definitely get them if you're platinum. Depends on the length of cruise. Question three. This cruiser asked if it was possible to put rubber grips on the pool ladders. As an older cruiser, they find it impossible to climb up the ladders when they are slick with suntan lotion. And they're also made out of metal, so yeah, they're very slippery. John said he's never heard this particular request before, and he appreciated them bringing it to his attention, and he said he will share it with the Beards. So I would agree. They're metal, they're just smooth metal poles. You're coming out, like this cruiser said, they got suntan lotion on their hands, and it's just wet. And I personally have tried to, grab it and get out of the pool. And as I was pulling to get my fat butt up, my hand slipped up, smacked myself in my own head. So I think that would be great to have a little bit of grip to get out of there. Better yet, just put stairs in the damn pools. People, make it way easier. Anyway, question four. This cruiser wants to know, why is it so hard to have a go-by name field on the cruise documents? Their legal first name is not what they like to be called or what they go by. John said there's nothing we can do because legally we have to have the name on the card that is your official name, what is used to check in with. So it's basically like airports. If you, my name is Christian. If my boarding pass says Chris and my license says Christian, they're going to give me crap. It's the same thing with the cruise industry. It has to match what your born name is. So that easy. If you like to be called something else, I guess you have to legally change your name. That's an easy fix, but yeah, it's travel requirements per the government. That's simple. Last question. This cruiser asked if the new ship, the Carnival Festivale, will have a Havana or a Terazzo area on board. John said she will certainly have a Havana area on board, but he doesn't have any further details at this time. Me? I hope they make it more toward the Vista class Havana areas versus the Excel class. We've done both, and the smaller ships have a much larger hangout area, if you will, with the bar and the pool, and the balconies are actually private. On the Excel class, it's a balcony, I guess you can call it, because you go outside, but everybody and their mother can walk by. There's nothing private about it. So hopefully they make it, and there's been a lot of feedback on this, more like the older ships that have the Havana area, because it is so much freaking better. That's our opinion. Anyway, that's been episode 172 of Yakety-Yak, straight from the Yak's mouth. Thanks for watching. Please take care.